Okay, now that the air is done, today's project is to connect all the waste to a 1.5-inch pipe. So this is basically what it'll look like. The pipe's going to lay on the ground and pick up the 3 wastes. I got a 90 to go on that third drum, sanitary tea on this one, another sanitary tea on this, and then I'm going to bring this guy underneath through the cinder blocks there and connect it as well. So this is going to be classic like measuring and cutting properly, which I am not always good with. But after that, you know, this baby will come over here to the side, do a 90, and then I got to kind of make my way through all this craziness down like over this. This is, if you guys remember, where the rainwater is going to come in. I have a rain tank outside the greenhouse that picks up water from the greenhouse into a gutter. I'll show you that in another video, but I've got to like jump this baby over a 2-inch pipe and then keep on going. The drum that it will ultimately end up in is basically where those retaining wall stones are, and then that will allow me to use this wastewater to fuel plants in the shallow end, the old shallow end here. That's going to be the hydroponics side of the business, whereas this is the aquaponics side, but the two of them equal aquaponics together. The plants provide a valuable part of the denitrification cycle. So that's like, you know, without those plants, this pond is not really getting rid of the nitrogen the way it should. Even though we're filtering and aerating with the biomedia, it's going to eat up a lot of stuff. Look at all this junk. I got a lot of junk to remove as well. But that's where the hydroponics part of the show will go once I get the waste over there. And then, of course, once the waste is treated in the hydroponics section, I got to put the clean water back into the pool. So that's the connection between the two worlds that will allow the fish to be happy and the plants to live. So fish make waste for the plants, and the plants clean the waste for the fish. I got to bring the two together manually. Mostly because the pool is so much bigger than the grow space I have. In aquaponics, the general rule of thumb is like however many volume of gallons you have, multiply that by 2, and that's the square footage of your grow bed. So this pool is like over 12,000 gallons. It's over 12 feet deep. It's got kind of a weird shape, but the best I estimated was like 12,000 and some gallons. So obviously I would need 24,000 square feet of grow area. That's like my whole backyard. So I'm not going to be doing that in a closed loop. This is basically 2 different loops blended together, as I just described. So it'll become a little more clear once everything takes shape. And bye-bye.